Hi, Andrew from Connected Digital World here. At Gamescom we got to see some more LEGO Dimensions. And in this short video, TT Games shows us some of the Doctor Who story mode involving Batman, Wildstyle and Gandalf. Enjoy!
Right, so fantastic. So we're here at Gamescom playing the latest build of LEGO Dimensions. So LEGO Dimensions is our entry into the Toys to Life genre, and it's something that we've been, very keen to be, a space we've been really keen to be in for a number of years now, because obviously we make the games with toys, and there's no better toys around than the LEGO toys crafted by the LEGO Group. So what we were trying to do is make sure that when we come to this space, we want to make sure that we're exceeding people's expectations. So we've done this in a kind of a number of ways. I mean, firstly, with the toy pad itself, this is a really complicated piece of hardware. We've got the ability to hold any 7 characters or 7 vehicles on the toy pad at any one time. And in exactly the same way as that, kids and grown-ups as well, when they play with their Lego bricks, they don't keep them all apportioned off in different sections. You just mash it all together. And so that was the inspiration behind what we want to do here. So in LEGO Dimensions, there are no rules as to what characters you can play. We've got Doctor Who here with Batman, Gandalf, and Wildstyle, but it could easily just be Pete Venkman from the Ghostbusters. It could be Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. There are literally no rules. We have broken all the rules. You can play who you want, where you want, how you want, when you want. Nice and easy for kids. So that's been an important part of it. But again, because we have the Lego toys, so tactile, so fun, that we really wanted this to be a proper Lego play experience. So the toy pad itself is not simply just an activation device. You don't just put the characters on there and they appear in the game. You can use the toy pad, to solve puzzles, unlock abilities, and elements like that. So, for example, as you progress through the game, you unlock these keystones, and these keystones give your toy pad, or the gateway, different abilities, and they're all kind of color coordinated. So the toy pad itself can have a variety of different colors within it. We see it's illuminated just white here, but there are plenty of color puzzles that we can use. And in the Batman, in the Doctor Who level we're playing here, we're going to be unlocking the elemental ability. So the elemental ability, if we can just dash up and get the keystones, then that'd be great. So yeah, we need to be Wildstyle. She's an acrobatic character, so she can double up. She can reach up, really high. And Wildstyle also has abilities based upon the toy pad as well. So her relic detector skill, we actually need to physically move Wildstyle from one section of the toy pad onto the other. Because again, the toys themselves, they kind of scream out for that tactility of play, and so we really want to make sure that was brought to the fore. So here we go. We can build these Lego bricks now and make a Batarang switch for Batman, and that in turn will unlock one of the new abilities that we have introducing in this level. So, as I say, it's going to be the elemental powers. But we know that color matching, color puzzles is a kind of universal language for kids. So the colors that the toy pad can show will correspond to different functions within the game. So in this case, once we've built the keystone, the toy pad will become illuminated in 3 different colors. We'll have red, we'll have a lighter blue and a darker blue. And again, so here we go. So we can see here that it's been activated once we punch it. So here we go. So the red power, if you don't mind me stepping in, I shall pick up the toys. Pick up Batman, and by placing him down on the toy pad, bang, I've activated his fire elemental skill. So we have here obviously a series of Lego ice cubes which are freezing the door frame, and then we need to use the fire to melt the ice and then kind of get access to it. So we can either just stand near to the ice, or we can direct it. We can have a directed beam, which will not only melt the ice, but obviously it takes out bad guys. So you've constantly got this variety of different ways that you can play the game. Now we've got a lock here, which Batman can use his grappling hook for. So if we send Batman back over here and unlock the grapple, he'll have the pull. There we go. So button mash to pull down the panel, and we can see. And if we step back a second, we can see that actually we've created a big fire. So how can we tackle the fire? So we could either walk over it, or if I pick up Batman and put him on the blue side of the toy pad, that activates his water elemental ability. So again, the colour, it's very simple kind of puzzles. You see fire, ice, fire and water. It's all very straightforward. So we've put out the fire now, but we've got some Lego bricks to build. And if you want, any time, you can deactivate the power simply by picking up and replacing the character. So lastly here we have our Lego Tesla coil, which it needs charging. So once again, we can, do you want to switch to Gandalf for a second? Then here we go. So any of these characters can play like this. There's no limits how you play. I can pick up Gandalf, place him back on the toy pad, and now he has the elemental ability of lightning, and that we can use to charge up the doors. So this is just one of the toy pad game mechanics that we have here, but we've got other ones. We introduce it quite gently to the player with Shift. Shift's a simple colour matching puzzle where vortices open in various different locations. They're coloured again blue, yellow, and blue, yellow, and pink. Sorry. And by moving your character from one side of the toy pad to the other, you appear in the corresponding colours vortex. So there might be areas that will be previously inaccessible to you, but the only way you can get to it is by using the toy pad. And of course we've got our epic Lego Cybermen merging through here. So that's the chroma puzzles. Sorry, that is the shift puzzle. And we've got a variety of other puzzles which are based within the game. Then, gosh, I mean, there's so much to speak about. What we've also included is, if you have any, every character that you buy comes with an accompanying vehicle, or in some cases it's an item. So Scooby, for example, has a Scooby snack that you can build. Shaggy has the mystery machine, and these are fully playable. Again, you can be placed on the toy pad and played about at any time without limits. But on top of this as well, obviously, what's the signature element of playing with Lego, and that's building and rebuilding with your vehicles. So what would be great for you to do? Could you quit back out to the game? I'm going to show you. Yes, that's it. In fact, sorry, 1 second. Whilst our games have been really successful by our abilities, I think, to really inject humour, and the guys at Traveller's Tales have done a fabulous job at bringing this to life. So if we tag to Batman, we can show you another of the toy pad abilities. So by moving Batman across to the other side of the room, we're going to see that there are these lasers which are part of the security system. So they're seeing someone we can't get onto there, and actually what we would do with Batman is prompt him to move from the one side of the portal to the blue side. Blue's the colour of Batman. However, what we can also do is pick up Shaggy here, and Shaggy will put it into the game, and Shaggy also has this ability. But unlike Batman, who will cloak himself in a high-tech invisibility field, Shaggy has something that's a bit more kind of akin to him. So by him doing it, we'd just be Shaggy. So by moving Shaggy onto the appropriate side of the toy pad, the classic Scooby-Doo style, Shaggy turns into, starts wearing a dress and has a parasol. And of course, no one's going to detect him because who would expect to see a little granny wandering around with a parasol in the middle of in the middle of the planet Dave, in the midst of a multi-dimensional conflict? And that's what we do with Lego Dimensions. There really is, it's the inherent playability and tactility of playing and building with the Lego toys. It's the ability to use your toy pad as a controller, with puzzles woven in throughout all the levels that you can unlock and play, as well as the ability to pick up and play with any of your toys at any time and mash them all together in an enormous epic TT Games experience.
We certainly look forward to playing more when the game's released shortly. Thanks for your time today.
Okay, you're very welcome. Enjoy the show.
Thanks for watching. Why not subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the link on the screen now?